you is the First Sergeant and Drill Sergeant of Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment. The senior non-commissioned officer of the company is First Sergeant Edward Bowers, infantryman. The Delta Company drill sergeants are, from 1st Platoon, Senior Drill Sergeant Andrew Chapman, cannon crewman. Drill Sergeant Andre Ephraim, infantryman. From 2nd Platoon, Senior Drill Sergeant Joshua Holman, motor transportation operator. Drill Sergeant Jamar Campbell, patrol and supply specialist. Drill Sergeant Nicholas Hereford, motor transportation operator. From 3rd Platoon, Senior Drill Sergeant Rafael Trevino, combat engineer. Senior Drill Sergeant Michael Campbell, patrol and supply specialist. Drill Sergeant Jorge Vargas, combat engineer. Drill Sergeant Jack Medali, infantryman. From 4th Platoon, Drill Sergeant Frankie Cortez, infantryman. Drill Sergeant Victor Cason, cannon crew member. Led by the First Sergeant, these non-commissioned officers represent everything that is great about the Army and our society. The knowledge and experience they instill on a daily basis is saving lives in the battlefield as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the non-commissioned officers responsible for training your loved ones and turning them into soldiers. Please join me in a round of applause for this dynamic team. Military forces have worn distinctive uniform items for centuries to create a psychological advantage and boost their spirit of corps, but the military use of berets is a relatively recent phenomenon. Scottish Highland troops wore a bonnet in the 17th and 18th centuries, while the headgear most people know now as the beret was worn in the vast region of France and Spain during the same period. Widespread use of beret among the Western armies did begin until the 20th century, when French tank crews in World War I wore both the small bass version and a large lapel variety. The first use of the modern beret in the U.S. military was in 1943, when a battalion of 509 Parachute Infantry Regiment was given a maroon beret by their British counterparts for their services in World War II. The first widespread use of the headgear by U.S. forces came shortly after, when a new Army organization that was specially trained for insurgency and counter-guerrilla warfare began wearing the green variety in 1953. It took another 8 years for the Army Special Forces, the Green Berets, to win presidential approval from John F. Kennedy to make their headgear official. In the 1970s, Army policy allowed local commanders to encourage morale-enhancing uniform distinctions, and the use of the beret boomed. Armored personnel in Fort Knox, Kentucky wore the traditional British black beret, while U.S. Armored Cavalry regiments in Germany wore the black beret with a red and white oval. Troops of the 82nd Airborne Division in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, began wearing the maroon beret in 1973. And in 1975, the Airborne Rangers received approval from the Army Chief of Staff to use the black beret as their official headgear. And again on March 16, 2001, the Army Chief of Staff redesignated the tan beret as their new official headgear. Today, the black beret fosters an attitude of excellence among the entire Army, as it moves forward with a sweeping transformation effort to a lighter, more deployable, and more agile force. Today's Army is an expeditionary force that stands ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States. To symbolize this, the Army adopted the black beret to wear Army-wide. Effective 14 June 2001, the first Army birthday in the new millennium, the black beret became the standard wear in the Army, active and reserve components. Delta Company 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment have now earned the title of soldier and are now authorized to wear the distinctive black beret. Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you are today's awardees. Basic rifle marksmanship is the basic foundation of every soldier. During training, every soldier has to qualify with his M16A4 rifle by hitting a minimum of 23 out of 40 targets. Those soldiers that exceed the standard and hit 36 or more targets out of 40 are considered experts and are awarded the Army's Expert Marksmanship Badge. In recognition for his excellence in marksmanship by attaining the company's highest marksmanship score, Private Dakota E. Lumley will receive a certificate of achievement and a point from the company commander for hitting 39 of a possible 40 targets. A soldier's level of physical fitness has a direct impact on his combat readiness. The many battles in which American troops have fought underscore the important role physical fitness plays in the battlefield. Enhance the soldier's mental toughness. Ultimately, the evaluation of the soldier's fitness will be the Army Physical Fitness Test, consisting of push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. Upon completion of basic training, soldiers are required to achieve a minimum score of 150 out of 300 points on the test. However, there are always soldiers who perform above and beyond what is asked of them. The APFT awardee is Private Austin A. Busa, who achieved an APFT score of over 300 points and a total of 343 on the extended scale.